Hearken to me, viewers of the internet. Dol Amroth stands proud before you, and mcNazgûl is about to fall, as well as Calenhad, in the name of true progress. And, well, okay, sadly it looks like we will not be able to redecorate Calenhad in our image because Mordor has already done so. That's a bit sad, but not too bad. It's still a fortress, or stronghold, as it is called in this game, and we appreciate those upgrades regardless of who makes them. We have troops moving through the land. We have given Brithil back, or sold it back to Gondor, and now they are set to capitalize on their recent stability in order to push back against both Isengard here in Parthiar, and then probably also against Dwight here in Karas. It's a little trifecta of conflict that's going on here, but they do seem to have decent resources, so I'm not that worried about Gondor at the moment. They have been stabilized. We have allowed them to focus their entire military effort westward, as we focus on the east. We also have some upstarts here in Tir Thraid. Yeah. The Ardenheim attacked us here, and now Tir Thraid is an independent town. I find it highly unlikely that they will actually interrupt our siege. They seem more like roaming bandits that are just trying to take over various low defended towns, undefended towns, willy-nilly. So what we're going to do is try and contain them. For now, they have a while to walk before they can get anywhere. And we have troops we can train pretty much everywhere. So in case they want to have a go, that will be their prerogative. Really. Ooh. Maybe we should lower taxes in Imladkar then, because then these Seaward Lancers could go over to Captain Damrod here. He can make good use of them. It'll grant him another ladder for the siege. In the meantime, Adrahil the Fearless is marching ceaselessly toward folks such as Gahid. He will then be reinforced by the good folks in Kurundash and Krukmahur, and we shall land a decisive blow upon our Candish foe. Hopefully. That's sort of the plan. Are there any troops that we really need to start training? Oh yeah, there we go. And perhaps some more pikemen would be good. We're not training the lancers yet, but soon. Over here, you know what? Thinking about it. Where do we have weapon upgrades in these parts? Well, because we could go for some extra seaward units, some Knights of Atheland, some extra pikemen. Pikemen are always nice. One by one, our troops emerge to put our enemies firmly on the run. Oh yes, and these guys should also be coming along. Up to Minas Tirith and beyond. I say we end turn 108, and we see what 109 will bring. Maybe mcNazgûl will be just the thing. We shall see. Indeed! mcNazgûl is just the thing, because Zagar is coming in from afar. He brings beasts and trolls. Oh dear, so he will be a challenge. Okay, and Athruk brings, well, a bit of cavalry and a bunch of units that are of very little note. So, who can this army stand up to beasts? That's the main thing. That's going to be tricky, actually. We don't have great options against that. Our ballistae are elsewhere. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull back for now.
Retreat! We must yield!
And if nothing else, we will only face one of these armies, which will help. Ah, okay, he gets some extra reinforcements from inside the settlement. Fair enough, then. Zagar. This is what he wants to do. He's bloody gonna do it. So, we know where our arrows are going. We know where our cavalry is going. It's going to charge down Olochai. And, Duron the Fearless, prove your namesake true and fairly given.
Break their will!
This is where we will stand today. Of course, we'll have to, jigger our forces into some decent positions, but I generally like this hill quite a bit. And as hinted at before, our archers will have a very specific purpose with their arrows today. And in fact, we may want to spread them out a little bit. Insofar as is practical. We'll have Axemen of Lazane. And we will have Tirith Air Wardens. And those are pretty good for taking down heavily armored troops, such as, well, the beasts. It's going to be interesting to see how well we do, of course. Taking them out with standard archers and then armor-piercing melee. I'd be lying if I said it was an optimal tactic, but it's the best we've got to give them, so it's the best we've got to give them. And so that's what we will give them. Now, a bit of ameliorating news is that they have very few ranged units. Actually, I believe they only have Zagar himself and his marksman. And then the Javelineers on top of the beasts. So, lancers like these could very well strike a crippling blow upon the trolls, and I think they should. Immediately. At least one of them will. And our heavier cavalry will eye their opportunities from this flank as well. Let's see how we do. Ooh, okay, they try to countercharge, but it doesn't go all that well, and a few of them actually die. We also lose a few, but, you win some, you lose some. This is the nature of battle, especially against such beasts as the Mordor ones. Yeah. Okay, so we hurt them, but oh my goodness, that we also hurt ourselves. Ugh. And the lovely thing is that it's only gonna get better from here. Ugh. Okay. So as soon as the beasts are in range, we will simply train our archers utterly upon them. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Those are the beasts you're looking for. Haven Guard, put yourselves in a decent position. The trolls are falling down. That's nice to see. Okay, so we also have Sauron's Will charging into our cavalry. Oh, goodness. Gotta be careful with those things. Orc host, I can ignore them to death with very little consequence, but we will have to do something about those trolls. And not get too tangled up with Sauron's will. Because as the name implies, he wills us nothing good. So, archers, I want arrows on those bloody beasts, and I want axemen ready to pounce. I want wardens ready to strike. Okay, how are we doing on the trolls? Pretty good, actually. There's 5 left. They're taking a toll, but that is the nature of fighting a troll. How about here? Seaward Lancers getting tangled up a bit. It's going to be nasty, but we're going to pull out of it. How are we doing here? Oh my god, the Haven Guard is getting decimated. It's a tough thing. But, archers, just keep firing upon the beasts. That's all you need to do. How are we doing here? Trolls. Ooh. Very nearly gone. You know, maybe a tiny charge from the rear could actually do something nice against one of those beasts. It's worth trying, isn't it? One thinks. Okay, so how are we doing here? The Silver Swan charging into the Yolokai. It's a little dicey. Yeah, it's not doing much good. Get out of there again. If possible. All coast. Contained. Oh! General threatened by halberdiers. Ow. I mean, yeah, we're taking on the meat of the enemy army right off the get-go. It's a tricky one, this one. But one has to believe we can win. I mean... Otherwise... What is the point and purpose of anything? Cavalry, get back out. Okay. Amrothian archers, you can shoot the Gambrim for a little bit.
Something changes in the course of battle.
Come on.
For defeat seems almost
Bring them down. Okay. How are we doing here? Oh! Fighting Black Oryx. Okay. And the trolls are, well, seem very happy to be here. And I don't like that. Come on, hag those beasts until they die. That's all I want to see. Okay, here we have... okay. So, spread out. U-18 still fighting. The rest... This is going to be one tough nut to crack. But we have got a crack team of knights still. So despite our challenges, I believe in our ability to pull through. But we need to do something about the guard as well. So... Okay, how are we doing here? Sauron's will, balanced. Don't like the sound of that. Especially because there are halberdiers involved. But the Olokai are beginning to fall. which is certainly decent news. Charge into the Black Orcs, please.
Dol Amroth.
Let's hope these halberdiers can really just... Yeah! Yeah! That's what we want. That's what we are! Okay, that's what we want. No. Oh, now they're all dying. Oh. Bloody hell. Those beasts, they're just so bloody powerful. Okay. Cigar feels the charge. Oh, it's a good one. It's a good one. Okay. Goodness gracious. Okay. Yes, we have beasts running amok. That is... Okay. Best news in a while. That alone will change things a bit. Well, now we can refocus our efforts. Okay, you need to get out of there. Sword Lancers, get out of there. You're already doing that. You guys are in a pickle. But you've reduced the Black Orcs to nearly cinders, so that's pretty good. Let's focus your help on taking out assistance for the enemy. Oh, it's gonna be tough, this one. Thank you, Black Reveal Archers. Done good. Okay, now just need to go over there and smash that mcNazgûl. Okay, so far so good. Now is when we can start making the enemy really pay. But of course we have greatly diminished capacity for actually pulling it off. But the potential is there. The potential is there. Let's shoot some Olochai, shall we? Ooh, it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. Another charge on the marksman, please.
Seems almost certain.
Another charge on the archers, please, and then we can perhaps charge into the Olochai from behind as well. Our pikemen are holding decently, but oh yes, Cigar has fallen. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Black Orcs must go. Yes, I see good things. Just rout those guys.
Badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Yes, finally. We see the weakness of the orc unled by mcNazgûl hand. We still need to take care of the Olochai, of course, but you know, one bit at a time, we're gonna do it. Start some warband running away, that's really nice, I like it. Shoot some halberdiers, my friends.
Defeat seems almost certain.
Okay, what's going on here? Dodge and countercharge. Okay, how do we do on that charge? damn it, it didn't kill a single troll. Ah. This is going to be a toughie. Okay. Wardens, you need to get over and beat down the trolls. Whatever. Come what may. Oh, what's this? I don't like that. Look, Gumbrim. Taking on our cavalry. No, 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 no. Come on, Black Uruks. Just run for it, okay? Okay. This wasn't exactly powerful enough to make that happen. How can you stop me from dreaming? Huh? Okay. Okay. So, where are the trolls? Oh, they're out here. Chasing the silver swan. Okay. Just gotta make sure that they do not catch up. Oh, this is so tense. But I have a feeling that we can do it. We've killed that bloody mcNazgûl. Oh, we're just gonna make sure our general doesn't die. That would be bad. Because we're also just held together, morale-wise, by the strength of Duron himself. And if he were to falter, then surely our army would follow. Now, good news is, the trolls are just out on a hike at the moment. Bad news is, they're coming. And they're going to be a pain when they do. Ugh, that didn't even rout them. Bloody hell. You guys. Mordor. When did you get so good? Okay, finally. Okay. Shoot them, my friends, with every arrow you have left. Black Reveil archers, you can help cover up for some melee proficiency. Alright, we have finally surpassed them in the percentage of enemies killed. This is good. This is good. Most of their infantry is now gone. There's the Gambrim, there's the Black Uruks, there's some archers hanging out over there doing very, very little to change anything. And we still have some cavalry power left. Oh, what's this? Who are you fighting? Temple Marksman!
Defeat seems almost certain.
Okay. Well, that's of course a little annoying because we want the archers to be fully focused on the trolls. Okay. Take them on, my friends. Alright, so there was one. You can just rest a little bit. How are we doing here? Finishing up the orcs. Sorry, marksman. Yeah, we are. Okay. Okay, give him another go. Now we gotta take out those archers. And then the Uruks will perhaps run away as well. Oh no, no. No, somehow the charge got stopped before reaching the trolls. Not sure how that took place physically, but it is what it is. Black Heroic's running away. That's news to make my day. Now we gotta break the Gambrim. Hopefully we can also gradually whittle away the trolls. Black Heroic's and Archers running away. Come on! That's one troll down. 2 trolls down. We shall celebrate every one that falls. Six of them left. Can you feel it, my friends? This is where it turns. For now, we'll just have our infantry rest a little bit. Just stand there. Because the Amrothian archers are fine distractions for the trolls. I don't need any other melee distractions there. Ugh, temple marksman, come on. A single temple marksman just wanting to make life annoying for me. Right, these knights are ready. Well, as ready as they'll ever be, because everybody's exhausted here on this field. But they are exhausted too, for sure. So just keep shooting them, keep charging them, keep making it count. That's not the recipe for a good charge, my friends. Just form up again and try again. Unit cohesion is needed for this task. Yeah, you see? 3 trolls in a charge. That's what I like to see. So, Silver Swan, can you do it? Roar! Smash and... not quite, not quite. Well, you surely damaged them. I am confident you did.
Defeat seems almost certain.
I like how the commentator's looking at 3 trolls fighting the Silver Swan and going, "No, no, you're lost. Defeat is certain. You might as well give up." They're going for the archers.
Have an arrow ready.
Okay. Come on. No, you're in pursuit now. That's not as good, is it? It's not gonna cut it, I'm afraid, my friends.
For defeat seems almost certain.
Come on.
The battle
There we
seems to
go.
be swinging in our favor. From such tidings does victory emerge.
That's just comical. The last enemy on the field
Victory is
dies.
ours. Let it be a salve upon our wounds.
The last enemy on the field dies and said, "Ooh, I think the battle is swinging in our favor now." Slightly comical. But, we did win it. Look at that. Seaward Lancers 340. And our archers did play a crucial role. As did our Tirith Ayar Wardens, really. I mean, they have no troops left, sadly, but they will be remembered. Because they took out like 3 beasts on their own and routed the unit. So without that, this battle would have been lost. Whew, thank you for watching. I don't think it's going to get more climactic than this. Sorry, Mordor. Oh my god, how many armies do they have? Okay, we're gonna need some reinforcements for our dear Duron. We are taking up the entirety of Mordor's Isle, and in so doing, we are putting a bit of a strain on dear Duron. Chelkar will survive. Chelkar will survive. Ah, hello, a suitable husband. Kunir. And here's a Amrothian, here's Dunedain. Confident defender, promising commander. Okay, yeah, sure. Here comes to Ammonithel. Oh, where we also have another one coming of age, Melion. Well, I won't say no to that.
Your will, my lord. Ready your weapons.
Ah, and here comes the Ardenheim. Okay.
Ready your weapons. Captain awaiting your command.
Boom. 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 Goodbye, Ardgaleb.
Gondor is victorious. Our realm is expanded.
Goody goody. We're back in business. And Ammonithel will probably need a little bit of defensive capability, by the looks of things.
Ready your weapons.
So,
Onward.
here we shall go.
By your command, we'll make camp.
We will find defensive capability. No problem.
My lord. I respect you, my enemy. It will
They have
be
troops,
let us settle matters
but they're not
on the
really
field of
that
battle.
good, so let us temper our terror, shall we? Okay, so Melion, we saw Meldir in Umbar. Hello. Okay.
Captain of Gondor.
Okay, yeah. Let's train some cavalry for him, and he can sort of... and while waiting for those troops, he can perhaps pick up a few good traits here in Umbar. Usually a
Captain of Gondor.
developed city is a good recipe for getting some good traits. So that's going to be good. Goblin you know what? We could send
Awaiting your command. Maintain order. Ready your weapons.
Kunir to that place, or to Imthala.
Maintain order.
Or maybe we should just keep him where he is. Maybe that is just what we need. Minas Tirith, the City of Kings. Building a Master Mason's Hall. Because apparently the kings did not prioritize construction industry very much. But be that as it may, we can always disagree about which order to do things. Veterans, though, I think they can be retrained here. They can. Very good. Very good. And then we have some cavalry that can be sent this way.
My lord.
And Western Skiriath retrains troops as well, under the stewardship of Aranel the Mighty, earning himself a nice little bit of an ortium, as it were, a retirement plan. Though he will probably not be retired forever, right? I mean, at some point, anyone would be chomping at the bits to get back out there. Out into adventure and glory. Let's make sure that we send this cavalry to where we will need it.
Awaiting your command. Protect the blood of Newport. Ready your weapons.
Yeah, so Noravnion will face the Ardenheim threat one last time. And then we'll ship some
Set sail.
siege crews up this way, because apparently Mordor is feeling frisky.
Have a taste of my
We can't see any beasts for now, except for, of course, the trolls. And trolls are nasty too. So, what do we do when we meet nasty trolls? Well, get a bunch of folks in from Asciliath to retrain. Can we train cavalry here? Not yet. We need a princess stables. Where can we retrain some cavalry? Actually, at the moment, nowhere close. Less than amazing. Fanwellond is the closest location. Okay. Well, then maybe that's just where they need to go. So these will all go toward Fanwellond. They can be there in 2 turns, so it's okay. And Lynn here since, of course. Maybe we should actually get serious about Lynn here as well. Good news is, we also have troops over here that we can send, and the cavalry can get quite far quite quickly. They can actually get to Lynn here. Almost. Very nearly. And Lynn here? Yes, indeed. Yeah, this will be nice. This will help break the lines of Mordor, for sure. And I mean, we will also want these buggers to come along. Come along, you guys. It'll be an adventure, for sure. Royal Swan Guard? An extra general? Actually not that tempted. We're doing fine for generals. So, why spend money on them when we can spend our money elsewhere? We have a lot of money though, so maybe we should just be spending without care. But spending without care will soon leave us bare, so I shall not spend money completely without care. We shall spend it strategically and well.
Yes, sir. Full sail.
Stuart Hall in Belagir? Yeah, for sure. For sure. Oh, and more cavalry coming. Yes, 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 yes. I like it. So, Duran will basically sit where he is. And get some decent replacements. Okay. So these will be decent replacements. These. Good. How about these? Oh yes. Oh yes. I want them. You know what? We can use these as well as the Marines. Why don't we? Yeah, yeah. It's looking good.
Protect the blood of Numenor.
More Marines? Yes, please.
Joining forces, Milord.
Karasast. Is it back on track culturally? Only almost, but we're getting there for sure.
Maintain order.
Yeah, and Calenhad will just be sitting under siege until Mordor tries to do something about it. Eastern Asciliath can perhaps retrain these footmen eventually. But we will also need them retrained elsewhere because it's just that not that much capacity at the end of the day. So these guys can go down here and eventually find retraining, and then we can send some folks from here up into a fort. A springboard for offering further assistance, if you will. And you know, these guys, they can also journey up the land, get to Eastern Asciliath. That's a good plan. at Haven Guard unit. Because we also need extra culture and ministers for sure. Can we get an additional spy? No, we cannot. Not yet. Where could we retrain Haven Guard? It's only here in Ascariath, as it appears. So let's get them there. It's cheaper than having them hang around. So that I think prepares us decently for facing down Mordor again. We now have fresh cavalry battalions, fresh archers, fresh pikes and infantry. We're sort of getting there in terms of desired military outcomes. More better marines, just in case more beasts show up. Now, let's take a look at the east. So, Mizdon, you are on the road to Imthala. Ah, yes, where you can be retrained, and that's why I left those untrained for that. As far as that goes. Oh, you're going to join up with Atrahil. Okay, but we will not let you delay him. So, you'll just catch up on your own time. Rune gets a visit from more troops. Ambrosian squires this time around, which will be retrained lovingly. And here,
Your corpse will be thrown to the
10 warlords guard is what they have to break down the gate. You know what? It's rather likely that they will not, if I am to say so. And Kruk Mahur is slowly getting into gear.
Waste words on you.
Dinenion, Sturlutza. Yeah, let's get in there. And Korandash. We need to do something about this fella. But maybe that isn't now. We're still trying to get this place off the ground, and once we get Princess Stables, then suddenly we can retrain a lot of troops here. I want to do that. So Malbeth, just keep on building towers. It's a thankless task, but it's one to which you are decently suited. At least as well as anyone else would be. So good on that. Yes, Tarjaf, you'll also train cavalry. Khaldun, can you train cavalry? Not really. Mielond, you are training cavalry. Oh yes, you're training cavalry. Let's get these guys on the road as well. No reason to just have them sit on ceremony in a castle far away from the action. No. They should go to Finabel, find good armory training, and all those lovely things. And then, from there, make life a little bit difficult for our sweet enemies of the East. Yes. I think that is a turn well taken. Maybe we should just walk onto the road here, just to pop in and say hello. Yeah. Kandros, you need schooling, but you're gonna get it. So yeah, I'm happy with all of this.
Your orders.
I'm quite happy with all of this.
Yes, my lord.
Another turn then. I've seen Oh, hello there. Interrupting me, Mordor, eh? Well, that's not going to be a good tactic, because you're just begging for Juron to turn around and kick your teeth in, and that is pretty much what he is going to do. But I've seen some comments to the effect that I let the Ardunaim just roll over me in the center, but and that I should be just squashing them immediately and then moving east. But actually, I find the east to be that much more pressing, as Balthrun here shows. We need to deal with Khand. And it takes a while to get there because of the distances involved. So the quicker we can do that, the better. Khand will always have more mobile armies than we do, and so it's just that much more important that our slow steamroller rolls consistently over Khand. That is what Adrahil is going to do. That's why I diverted him away from the Ardanim. Because the Ardanim can be contained where they are, and we can deal with them with minimal force. And in the meantime, our heavy hitters journey east to face them at Sturlutza. That's the plan. That's what's going to happen. And I think it's going to be pretty good. Now, speaking of everything else, here is a battle that we must win, but I'm pretty sure we can do it. Oh my god, they're just coming up with a single ladder? You guys. It's like you're not even trying. Are you aware of just how many men are chomping at the bits to beat you up as soon as you get here?
Our enemies have reached our walls. It's time for
I mean, you gotta admire their conviction. Ladder, damage percent 80. Well, so what's your plan here, Khand? Is it just to get YOLO 10 soldiers up there and then, yeah, exactly.
It could have been we that were slain and defeated on the field.
That was silly. That was silly.
Victory.
Goodbye, Khand. A bit of news, a guild, a merchant marching north. Mithras getting a military dockyard and thus some decent infantry troops. Hooray. Yeah, let's just get more of them. Baratarn. Stables. Very good. Khaldun. Let's go for military buildings. Tirtharos. Military buildings. Good. Talajav. What are we doing? Well, we already have some military buildings, but looking at this, we just need to grow. And yeah, no corruption to speak of in this place. Oh, very nice. Eastern Asgiliath, Royal Hall, lovely. Yeah, we just got to take care of this army, but we can do that. Fanwilond.
Your will, my lord.
Yep, you're building the things you need to be building. Korandash. You are now training what you need to be training. Let's start with a 23 because they have the highest experience. And from there, others can be retrained as well. Ooh, like the 46 over here. Very good. And we can retrain those. Good progress, good progress. Ooh, night's lodgings are available already. So, I mean, that doesn't necessarily help any of the troops we have already. But do we have the culture to pull it off regardless? No, we need a bit more. But we will get that in time. So let's continue with the Royal Hall. I'm pretty happy with that. Or maybe an armorer. Yeah, since we can also upgrade weapons, we should be upgrading armor as well. Yeah, I like that. And then we can get the night's lodgings whenever. Karazast. Yeah, armorers. Good, good, good. And Mason's Guildhouse and Ministereth, please. And then we can just tech into the Princess Stables. Yeah. Our culture conversion should be pretty good at that point. Upon completion of the Mason's Guild house. Similar thing in Tir Ithraid. And so we have an interesting situation.
Protect the blood of Numenor. Onward!
Because we have a challenge for the
Let us settle matters
Ambrosian
on the field of battle. It
nation.
will be an honor defeating you.
And perhaps we should simply ride out and meet them. Yeah, we've sighted the wandering enemy army. We sure have. Yeah, let's take on Lord Carbazir. It's time to decapitate
I respect you.
the family of the Ardonaim. So we'll go for the lower lords first, and then we take out the king himself. Sound good?
Let them have it, men!
Today is a simple day. We shall quite simply march upon the enemy. Because we have a lot of melee troops, we have some mariners to back them up in case of need, but what we really need to do is march upon them, meet in melee lines, and then charge them at every opportunity with the lancers that we know so well.
The enemy have brought up more men. Units, one line.
So, we start from the flank and we don't stop. And if we keep it on this side of things, the hill advantage will be less pronounced. They have a lot of spears. They have a few bows. But our generals can actually be quite good at dispatching those because they have greater speed than the rest of our cavalry. So, Rosadan Bowman, you are about to be
The tide of battle
smashed.
seems to have turned against us. We must act.
And yeah, they have some footmen and halberdiers, but those footmen will be footing the bill eventually. Look at that. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Flank and charge. Withdraw. Withdraw. Don't worry too much about the archers. You can push your way through those without too much consequence. But the halberdiers, if you stay too long, they will be the sum of your fears. So, get out of there. There. Ah, good work. What did I say? The footmen have a bill to pay. Okay, so. Yep, this is when the infantry marches toward. Everybody, run until your ankles are sore. Okay. Heavy hitters come in from behind. Just keep hitting them. First we take the bows and then we take the rest. Our infantry is just eating theirs for breakfast. It's great to see, actually. The halberdiers are a bit more resilient, but there are limits to their resilience, I promise you.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Okay, where do we have that good Mr. General Lord fellow? Okay, he's over there. Good. Well, let's do something about him then. Ah, yeah. Here comes another tribe. Some Corsair archers. Oh dear. Marines, bowmen. Okay, okay. But they're not shooting. They're running into melee range and not shooting. This is not smart. Ardonaim, this is not what your mother told you. Your mother told you explicitly to play to your strengths, not just wash them away. Mm-hmm. Okay, so far so good. We've lost a bit, but not too much. Although this guy... Yeah. We need to help him. Help him survive. Okay. Bowmen, halberdiers, raiders, footmen. Hell of a lot of footmen. Okay. So... to counter this footmanery... do we have some pikes available? Yeah, we do. Get them over there, because we have some lancers to deal with. And they are intent on charging down our archers. I can feel it! Raiders, footmen, halberdiers. How are we doing on that household guard? Oh, down to 25. That is good. That is good. That is good. But he's not the most important one, of course. So we must save our strength. We cannot just expend all of it on any one person. Yeah, there we have it. The Southland Lancers. Going for the archers. Because, of course, they do. But the Mariners are actually pretty solid, so they won't be... as long as they're not charged optimally, and they certainly were not, then they should actually be okay. And then the pikes just come in to seal the deal. Very good. Ah, here comes another household guard. This little dozen fellows have just kept hundreds of occupied. Okay, let's run down the footmen instead. So bowmen, sorry. Okay. Oh, I see some bowmen. That's an opening that I enjoy. Okay. Good. And the pikemen are just, yeah, eating them. Brilliant. Good save. Good. Let's see. What's going on here? Ah, this might be the king we've been waiting for. Okay. How are we doing here? Oh, you've had a visitation from someone nasty, haven't you? Okay. Yes, you have. The household guard. Ah, okay. They blunted the charge. But we did also do damage to them, so, you know. Gotta take our wins where we can find them. Oh dear, this is, yeah. Gotta do something about these halberdiers, because otherwise our men are going to be very sad. But that does make a difference. Hoi, oi, 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 oi. Good. But here, yeah. Just keep hounding them at every possible turn. They must be made to feel very unwelcome. Numerically superior and yet spread too thin. Over here. Oh, dealing with household guard. Okay, well that's less than ideal for our dear general here. But it's not too bad to try to tie them up with pikemen, We
The
do,
enemy are
however,
badly
need a
bloodied.
Silver Swan on the
They have
task.
lost half their men.
So first, we charge into the Corsair Raiders, and then we'll see if we can do something about the Household Guard. Over here, Raiders. Okay. Ooh.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Okay, which one is that?
Only half
The
our
Lord.
force
Okay.
remains.
The one from the First Army, I believe. Only half our force remains, but much of theirs lies dead. It's a brutal battle for sure, but it's one we are winning, and then there will be no more Ardunaim. They are kings without a kingdom. And that is not something they can sustain. How are we here? Ooh, okay. Took out some of them, but they are resisting us with quite some venom. Here the footmen are falling. That's good. Oh, because our footmen are better. At least at dealing with such footmen. Our footmen are beating their footmen at being footmen. Men of feet they are indeed. Pikes, just keep at that Household Guard. I really want you to just keep pinning them down. Archers, keep shooting them. And let's get our cavalry away from them.
Afraid it remains as such.
Alright, how are we doing over here? Oh, we're doing okay, we're doing okay. The Lancers have been doing a good job, but they're up against halberdiers, so we'll want to outflank them. We still have some pikes left, so that should be possible. In the meantime, though, let's take out those archers. They are fighting as if their lives depend on it, and, you know, they kind of do, so... Yeah. What's his face deserves better than to die on his first battle. Hello. Mm-hmm. Run them down. Run them to the ground.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
These footmen have been fighting for a heck of a long time. They'll need to fight a little longer. These guardsmen are being challenged by pikes. Could go either way, but we will make sure it goes our way. Are you shooting like good little boys should? Sort of. Oops, what's going on here? No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. We will not have our most dear killed by halberdiers.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Those are the bravest Corsair Raiders I've seen in a long time. But of course they're also fighting to save their king. That does tend to motivate people a bit. Bring them down. Bring them down. That's it. Just keep shooting them, dear mariners. I like the way you do it. Hello, Velveteers. There go the bowmen. There go the halberdiers. And the household guard are still being shot by our archers. I mean, it's not going to make a huge difference, but whatever little difference it makes, I like it. You know, it keeps them under pressure. Keeps them on their toes. Celebrate not too soon, my friends. You have yet to kill the king. Or whoever this guy is. It's hard to tell. They look very much alike. Ooh, that's a good one. Well done, dear Lancers. How about the Silver Swan, shall we? Our pikemen seem pretty... Oh yeah, there we go.
Let the crows have his miserable bones, and let our swords have his men.
Yes. Poke them while they run away. And so it came to pass that the Ardenaim passed into shadow. Oh, and thus we won the game! Wow, okay, so that's all we needed to win apparently. What is it? Let's just see. Oh, I suppose we can't see our victory conditions now, but they must have included, yeah, eliminating the Ardenaim. Okay, okay. Goody goody. Can we retrain these guys here? Oh, that would be good. That would be very good. Is that because of a cavalry guild thing? Horse breeders guild. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, nice. Good, good, good. Very good. Very lovely. These fellows must, of course, move on to Osterthiel, where good things will happen. Seaward footmen will be trained as well. That'll be good. And eventually the wardens will be retrained, but their training time is pretty long. Could perhaps... Oh, no, bloody hell. I accidentally put them in the same unit. Well, okay. Worse things have happened in the history of Middle-earth, so we'll just keep doing as planned. Sometimes you just... With the maneuvers you make in this game, you just wish for a Control-Z button. Or equivalent. But, yeah. At least we got the Ardenaim, Nuronivision, who made his name fighting the bastards, has dealt them a blow from which they simply can never recover. Can we retrain these knights at Gobelmilland? Yes, we can. And so we shall, I think. Ooh, and we can retrain Lancers at Feinabel. Quite good, quite good. Oh, Imthala, actually. Ooh, Imthala, yes. Imthala, of course. Mariners. You can be retrained once we have that ship right. Oh yeah, okay, so that's 3 turns away. Okay, good, good. Let them stay. Let them stay. And then we can take these lovely guys and we can send them elsewhere. Tearthride is an interesting first place to start, and then perhaps Melion, you can go to Teartholos. Spread them out a bit. You can go to Azalur. Very good. Now, Chelka needs a special mention. The enemy here just knocked their heads against our defenses and found them overwhelming. Do they still have infantry? No, it is gone. So now they will have to find other ways to test our defenses. I wouldn't hold out much hope for them, to be honest. Our grip on the settlement is consolidating with each passing day. And you know what? This spy, he knows it go this way. 80% culture, that's enough for any purpose. Prince Adrian will march through the land, but first, let's make sure he marches through visible terrain. Yeah. It is pretty important that he meet Kahid on the field of battle. And Malberth could join him, why not? You know, you need someone to lead the charge. And Korandash, of course, your training troops. So, we could send some cavalry reinforcements from Korandash next turn. These 23 fully experienced Seaward Lancers would be a wonderful addition. Krok Mahur. Yeah, we're upgrading some weapons. Nothing fancy. But we'll get there. We have plenty of spies, so... In the brief while we've had the settlement, it's already up to 45% Dunedain culture. And that's good. That's very good. Kandros. Let's get some troops in there. Particularly those that can thrive. More troops from Dol Amroth? Yes, please. Okay. So here's the thing. These guys will go to Lynn here. These guys will go to the fort. And from Dol Amroth to a fort go more troops. Still. Theland training more. Dol Amroth, you're training. mcNazgûl are training. Everywhere is training. Except for Lynn here at the moment. There's a bit of a dry spell, but, you know, it won't last forever. We're getting the buildings. And these infantrymen, they should head to places like Karsast and Minas Tirith. Let's just get them all the way there immediately. Or to Western Skiliath, actually. I have a feeling this place will be a wonderful place to retrain troops with its weapons and armor upgrades. We're of course working on our recruitment potential at the moment. So, that's also going to be important.
Ships ready.
And then we have this ballister crew moving up the river.
Set sail.
Mariners of the fleet! Mariners!
And Theothoros has troops that can be sent off.
Orders. Your will, my lord. By your command.
Yes, sir. Full sail.
And so they are.
We can go no further.
Thus, logistics are planned,
Maintain order.
and Mordor is panned.
I'm gonna stick you.
You know, smacked on the head with a frying pan.
Blood of Numenor.
Have a taste of my blood. I'm gonna stick you. Have a taste of
Yeah.
my blood.
Mostly orcs, it seems. Indeed, mostly orcs. There's some Olochai there, but now we come with plenty of marines and ballistae. And, I mean, while they are not foolproof for taking out trolls, they're still pretty good. So, let's be at them. This will be the last battle of today, and then the rest of time will just come upon us one day at a time until, of course, a runic episode comes upon us on Saturday. But for now, we have Shakash to deal with. Be brave, everybody, as we face the hordes of darkness.
Don't let them any further.
Let's see how to put our troops up for the maximum effect. I think if we put them up here, there's a slight elevation difference which will help them shoot over the heads of our forces. Then archers. Boom, bottom. Dum, dum, dum. You shall form a team. Right here. We have our marines. They will form a team. We have our melee forces. They will form a team. We'll have them on the flanks. We'll move them to wherever the trolls go. Let's put our general on the flank this time, and let's put our most heavily armed lancers on the right flank. The general charging flank. So, will they come at us? Yes, they will. It is Mordor's style, after all. And our rangers can already reach them. They have such good range. It's kind of amazing. Shoot the Olochai. Archers of the fleet. Can you guess whom to shoot? The Olochai. And then the Marines will come in as well. Now, our Knights of Atheland will be wonderful for dealing with their Lancers out here. Oh! Now they want to act defensively, eh? Well, then we'll just charge down their orc archers and be happy. What? Cameron, just take a shootout stance. We don't need you to be completely in the thick of it all of the time. Good, Knights of Atheland.
If we continue
Very
like
good.
this, we will smash the enemy.
See them off. Okay. What do we have here? Trolls coming toward us. Marines ready to meet them. Archers ready to shoot them on their skulls. Shoot their skulls. Nah. Roar! Nah. But they're not armor piercing, so... Oh no, you killed our own troops. Still, just keep poking them with your javelins, please. It'll work. It'll work. Okay. Moran on guard. You know what? No. Okay. Then here, the Rim charging into our cavalry. Interesting. Okay. And of course the Varag Lancers trying to do their bit. Duron is, of course, challenged by this, but we can pull him out. He says, trying desperately. Oh, Cameron, I appreciate your enthusiasm. This was not the defensively minded action I was thinking of, but I suppose you can pull it off. You've done it before. How are we doing on those trolls? 8 are left. And our Javelineers are finding it very difficult to throw javelins at them, apparently.
we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Oh, the Eldarim are moving over here. Okay, that's interesting. Where are their lancers at? I've lost their lancers. The Inazrim are there. Their trolls are there. And their lancers are... here. Ah. Okay, charging into our friends. Okay, well, that leaves the door open for us to charge down their archers again with our lovely cavalry. Good work, Lancers. Now get out of there. Our light shines. Go for the Lancers, please. With all that shining light of yours. Oh, hello, Cameron. Where are you going? Oh, they've charged into spearmen. Brilliant, I say. Let's just charge in with our knights and end it. Okay, how are we doing here? Oh, the Inazrim are not liking it. Nah. Good, good, good. I'll take that trade. That's pretty good. We've got plenty more cavalry coming in. The trolls are slowly being eroded.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
And our Bazdai are just completely incapable of hitting them. But fortunately, our Haven Guard are quite effective, so hooray. Hooray for that. Oh, there goes the general. Then it will not be long. We just need to kill the trolls and this battle will effectively be over. There they go. And there they go. All that's left is a troll. All that's left is a troll. And he's running away. And he's dead. Is anything left to challenge us? No, no, no. No, 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 no. We're pretty good. Ah, okay. It's just the cavalry here. Okay. Who are you guys fighting? Ah, yes, and the halberdiers over there. Well, let's assist Cameron so that he doesn't die. It would be a tragic moment to die.
Behold,
and
our
they
cowardly
go.
foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Alright, alright. Not the cheapest victory, but a pretty good one. The troops that matter have fought and died well. Celebrate, my men, celebrate.
Be awed by the victory we have won here today.
And Cameron's forces have been broadly spared. Very good. Ooh, good job on those pikemen there. Yeah, there's not that much to be unhappy about here. We have the strength to fight Mordor again and again. Goodbye, Mordor. I've been saying that quite a bit, but I think it bears repeating.
Maintain order. My lord.
And then we can get retraining for our Seaward Lancers, eventually.
Ready your weapons.
They just need to go all the way to Fanwilond.
Arched Captain of Gondor.
Ships ready.
My lord.
Then these lovely fellas can
As you wish.
get over there.
Your command. My lord. Your will, my lord. My lord. Orders. Maintain order.
What is the quest we have? Oh yes, we need to seek trade with the Anduin Vale.
Yes.
Okay.
Impossible.
But we can't really, because
Without question.
they're under siege.
If only I could.
I think it's their only remaining settlement, so,
Yes.
you know,
Stopping here.
Merchants Guild, you're sort of late to the party there.
I shall continue
It's
tomorrow.
not gonna happen.
Ready your weapons.
But what is gonna happen is the end of the episode. We've made decent strides, and, well, we shall continue to do so. Beating down the armies of Mordor until they can beat us no more. And of course, Adrian is moving fearlessly east. Though at this rate, he'll probably actually get to Samarkand before Stulutsa. Be that as it may. We might also just take him up the path here. But there's no road that sort of leads perpendicularly through here to Stulutsa relatively directly. Maybe the best road would be through Krukmaur. Maybe. We shall see. We shall see. And if they want to test the fortress that they built, well, let them come. We've got what it takes to defend it. I am certain of it. Yes. So, the Cantor Theatre is about to get really fun, and our reinforcements arriving these days in the Ascilius region will be turning the tide of this conflict too. In a way that I'm not sure mcNazgûl currently comprehends. Until that time though, be kind to yourself, be good to others, enjoy the runic campaign and the accompanying Barlin episode in the weekend, and I will see you soon.